Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Look at that sky, huh? I'm out for a walk today. I typically walk around our property quite a bit just to keep the activity level up. And it's, see the same thing over and over, but it's beautiful outside today. And it's nicer than being on a treadmill in the gym for sure. So, you wanna go on a walk with me? Here we go, huh? So I'll walk around our property. Got fruit trees. There's a fig tree up in front of me. Over to the side of that is a Louisiana sweet orange tree. There's an old dog pen that we don't really use anymore. Anyway, my loop around, or one loop around the property is just under a quarter mile. This is actually a lemon tree. And this is a satsuma tree. This is a huge, beautiful oak tree that I walk under every day. So, I really enjoy being out in nature, and I live in the country now, so I can be out in nature right in my own backyard and enjoy my walks. There's a small fig tree and another fig tree over that way. A bunch of oak trees back here lining the back edge of our property. So it's Sunday, lazy day around my house usually, unless we have some kind of improvement project going on. We are going to be redoing a floor in another one of the bedrooms pretty soon, but not sure we'll actually get to that today. We bought all the material already, but not sure we'll get to that. You may have heard my rooster crowing back there in the background. I'll show you those guys on the next pass around. There's my dog yard up in front of me. 3 boxers and a little Chihuahua Yorkie mix. Look at the sky. Is that amazing or what? Wow. Happy Sunday. Beautiful day to be out in the sunshine. So why am I filming and talking to my camera on my walk today? Well, I got a YouTube channel. Doesn't get a lot of visits and views. I got a few videos that have gotten a couple hundred views or whatever. Anyway, I have always made videos thinking I had to have a purpose, and for my video, here's my kumquat tree. Had to have a purpose and be showing somebody how to do something, or telling somebody a particular story or something like that. But what I've learned from my kids recently is that the most popular YouTube channels are YouTube channels of people just filming themselves doing whatever they do. A lady films herself going to the grocery and puts it on YouTube, films her kids playing a video game and puts it on YouTube, film themselves baking a cake and puts it on YouTube. So I said, what the heck? Why not? Here's one of our roosters. This guy's out here. Hey y'all. When I was walking earlier and making my video, I told you I'd come back and show you some stuff by the chickens, and tried to do that, and then I realized when I went to edit the video that I wasn't doing a very good job pointing the camera at what I was trying to talk about. That rooster's kind of loud, so I have to pause to let him go sometimes. Anyway, I am an iPhone user, and you can't reverse your camera from front facing to rear facing once you start a video. You have to start a whole new video. So I just downloaded this app called Spotlighter, and it allows me to change the camera from front to back. So there you go. Here's one of the roosters we have that we've been having about a year now. There's Maylin. Say hi, Maylin.
Hi. It
This guy is separated from the other chickens because we got a new rooster that somebody offered to give us a couple weeks back. And you can hear him in the background, but he was fighting with this one, so I had to separate him to make sure this guy was safe.
Yeah, we had to take him apart.
Well, this guy's big and heavy, but he wasn't fertilizing any eggs, so we decided to take a chance with another rooster. Of course, we knew putting them together that they would fight. We just didn't know who was going to win. So here's the new rooster. And he's a big, pretty boy, tall, not as heavy as the white rooster, but there's our 4 hens. We've been having those ladies about a year, and they lay a lot of eggs for us.
If you want to
now
see
the other rooster's crowing behind me.
If you want to see our inside our shed, we have more chickens, but they're small.
We have 10 chicks inside that are about 6 weeks old. And we have 6 new chicks that are only about a week old. This is a drinker that I made for the chickens so I don't have to check their water every day. It's an old potable water tank, holds about 25 gallons. It has a PVC pipe underneath. I ordered a bulkhead fitting to attach to the bottom of the tank and then attach the PVC. And these little nipples I just ordered online. I don't know, I paid a couple bucks for a bag of 20 of them or something. And the chickens just walk up to it and peck at the little nozzle thing, and it's got a little swivel in there, and it lets drops of water out, and they can drink right there without me having to fill up water every day. And there's a feeder that I made. I saw this on YouTube. It's just a plastic trash can and 4 3-inch elbow fittings, or 4-inch, I don't know what size exactly, but you can do it either way. And basically you just cut a notch out of one part of the elbow fitting and insert them through those holes, and then pour the food on top of it, and it makes like a gravity feeder, and I can put over 100 pounds of food in there for the chickens. So there's an update on our backyard chickens. So we're gonna end up with over 20 chickens, and hopefully with the new rooster we'll actually start to hatch some of our own chicks here on the homestead. So here we go. I'm about halfway around my second pass of the day. So time I get back up front, we'll have in about a half mile. So not walking at the pace I usually do because I'm filming myself and talking to you, but happy Sunday. I'm having a good day so far. Finished my little yoga workout for 30 minutes and now getting some steps in. Then I'll have to get in the kitchen and figure out what I'm gonna fix for everybody else to eat. So maybe I'll give you another update then. Thanks for checking in, folks. Namaste. I don't know if you can see it, but I've actually kind of worn a path right here in the grass from walking. At least there's still some grass there, but I definitely have worn a bit of a path where I walk around every day. So I have lost some weight over the past year and a half or so. Lost enough weight that I have very little need for medication. I used to actually take 2 different medications, a synthetic insulin along with the oral medication to help keep my diabetes in check, keep my blood sugar levels in line. And with some of the changes that I've made in my lifestyle, I don't have to take those medications anymore. I did most of that by just changing my eating habits. And some of that stuff is shared on my blog if you're interested. But in addition to that, just recently, I decided, like Emerald says, to kick it up a notch. So I've decided to increase my activity level and Got myself a Fitbit Charge HR. Well, actually my wife got it for me. I think she bought it on eBay. But it just kind of helps me check in with myself and stay on track day to day to make sure I am keeping my activity level up, so that I can stay healthy and have energy to do the things I want to do with those that I care about. So the last year and a half or so has been a pretty awesome journey for me, and I try to write about it and share that. Unfortunately, sometimes I think I'm the only one that actually reads the stuff. And then I go back and read again and find a bunch of typos and think, hey, maybe I didn't read it so well either. Anyway, if you're interested in checking out my blog, there'll be a little pop-up link at the end of the video that points you in that direction. Just look for my cartoon face up in the corner and click away and it'll take you straight to my blog. Thanks again for being with me today. It's nice to have somebody to talk to when you're taking a walk. Actually, I got these things in my ear so I can listen to some nice calming meditation music while I'm walking. Unfortunately, my iPhone won't play my music and let me record for you at the same time. Well, I was actually trying to listen on YouTube videos for the music, and YouTube doesn't work. Or, you know, the app doesn't run when you're doing anything else on the phone. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to my music for a few minutes, and namaste, y'all. I'm back. I just had another thought. So I said namaste when I stopped the video last time. I have been posting a lot of stuff on social media, and I use the hashtag namaste quite a bit. Some of you guys that know me probably wondering where that comes from. I'm sure you've heard it before, but you may be wondering what it's about. And you can look up definitions online, of course. And obviously there's a few different interpretations, but basically it means salutations to the divine within you, because the same divine lives in me, or the divine in me salutes the divine in you. So there you have it, huh? Another lesson. Man, who knew I knew so much stuff, huh?